mentioned a while back that audio is one of my weak aspects when developing apps. Another one that I have is color. I am red-green colorblind. Now that term is a little deceptive because it doesn't mean I can't see red or green. Time to look up Christmas decorations. Where are all the results? A better term would be red-green deficient. It's the fault in the development of one or more sets of retinal cones which are responsible for perceiving color in light. So people with red-green color blindness have a harder time picking up those wavelengths. Not only do our reds and greens look different from normal vision red and green, but our whole color spectrum is actually affected because most colors are a mix of those wavelengths. So growing up, I was also taught to call what you see as red also red and what you see as green also green, but my eyes just perceive those colors differently. I didn't find out I was colorblind until around grade 10 or 11. I remember my sister dragging me to the computer to take this Ishihara color vision test. It's a series of plates with colored dots on it that are supposed to show a number. You're supposed to be able to identify the numbers with relative ease. I did the test, failed a few of them, and to my surprise and my sister's enjoyment, I found out I was red-green colorblind. So, my sister isn't colorblind, but she grew up with 3 colorblind brothers. I have 2 older brothers, and it turns out they're also colorblind. We all inherited the recessive gene from my mom, who turns out isn't colorblind. Because of this, my poor sister grew up really confused about colors. Occasionally, while growing up, we'd have these color arguments where she would ask me what color something was. Something like a purple. And I would respond with, "Hey, that's blue." And we'd disagree, so we'd ask our 2 older brothers, which to her disappointment would agree with me. So finding out we were all colorblind was like vindication for her. Being colorblind has led to some unfortunate circumstances. I once owned a pair of purple swimming shorts thinking that they were blue. I also owned a purple winter jacket thinking that it was also blue. So I probably looked like a giant grape walking around in winter. On a university exam, there was this line graph with purple and blue lines crisscrossing each other, and I couldn't read it, so it didn't make sense to me. Do I feel like I'm missing out? Sort of, but at the same time, it's hard for me to know what I'm missing out on. Close your eyes and try to imagine a new color. You can't, or you're probably lying. The way this problem manifests itself in the context of game development is that I don't trust the colors that I use. I've had people on numerous occasions tell me that the colors in my games look weird. Just the other day, I was trying to create models for a gold-looking alien race, and my friend sitting beside me looked at it and told me that it looked like puke green. So before I release any of my games, I usually have someone look it over and just make sure that my colors are okay looking. So if people tell you that the colors in your game look weird, you might be colorblind, or you just have really bad taste in colors.